Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on this blue set with some crystals. Now this I think is my second attempt at a voiceover. I've not been having a good time with voiceovers lately. I don't know if it's just, I think I just like record stuff and then I think, oh, that sounds stupid, so I delete it and then I start again. This video is sped up because it was really cold in my nail room on this day that I was videoing. Off the back of my nail room is what was our old garage, which we've converted into another room, but it's got no heating in there at the moment, so and an open doorway because we haven't got the door that connects the two rooms hasn't got a door yet, so it's very drafty and cold, and yeah, so that's why I've sped the video up, just because I was having problems. I did try to troubleshoot by putting my dappen dish of monomer into a dish of warm water. It works a little bit, but it didn't really last too long. You can see I'm just for ages here. Well, obviously it's sped up, but I'm just messing around with this one bead of acrylic for ages just because it's like, oh, just not setting at all. So yeah, that's why I decided to speed this video up, just because it was like a super long video and it was just me nudging the same bead of acrylic around, so I didn't want you guys to get bored. I'm using a mixture of brands, so I'll leave links to the products in the description box. I think I'm going to sit and do that actually after I finish this voiceover, because I've been lazy lately, and I always put, like, when I upload my video straight away, I put like links to follow in the description box, and then I kind of forget to do it. And I'm sure some of you, if you do want to know like what the products are, you probably get a bit annoyed with me just saying that I'll put the links there and then not actually doing it, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so I will try not to waffle on too much in this video. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried it as well, like with the whole I've only done it like once, I think, not last summer, the summer before, but you know, like basically the opposite of what I've done with warm water. You know, in the summertime, if it's so hot, you have to cool your monomer down and put it in cold water. Does anyone do that often? I've only done it the one time. I think it kind of does help a bit, but it's like the air, isn't it? It's if like the air's warm. But yeah, anyway, I'm just waffling really. So after I'd put that light blue acrylic down and the blue glitter on the ombre now that I've done on the index finger, I decided I wanted to mix up the blues a bit, and so I did bring in a darker blue acrylic to the set. It wasn't my intention, I kind of made it up as I went along, as I do with most of my sets. But yeah, I'll kind of explain what my aim was. I found that the glitter was like quite see-through. It is lovely, and it is blue, but it's quite a see-through blue, and I wanted to be able to make it a bit darker in places. So that's why I put that darker blue and ombreed it into the light blue. I was kind of like thinking, oh, this might look crap, but actually I thought it actually come out really nice. And so I kind of decided to sort of do that method on this French just to see how that would come out. So I started off with the dark blue here, but then realised actually this is not the way I want to do it. So I put the lighter blue down first, and then I'm going to put the darker blue around the bottom of that French to kind of blend it into the light blue to make it a bit more of an ombre effect, and then I'm going to put the glitter over the top. Obviously I'm trying to work really thin, so it's I'm literally just kind of like wet washing it on, so that I can keep it nice and thin, so that when I cap it with my clear it's not going to be too thick. And then on the ring finger, I decided I wanted to make it even up a little bit with the light blue on the index finger, so I didn't bother putting any of that darker blue on the ring finger on this French. I just went in with the light blue and then the glitter on top. So now I'm just going to encapsulate all of the nails, and then I'm going to file off camera, and then I'm going to come back to do some crystal placement. So I'm going to add a big crystal here. These are Rivolis. And I'm putting them down with a bead of clear acrylic. I'm just kind of nudging it around a bit because it's really cold. I did put that dark blue one on, and then I changed my mind and decided I wanted the lighter blue one. So you can see it's like really wobbling around here, and I'm trying to kind of hold it in place. I don't normally have this problem when it's a bit warmer because it's so cold and the acrylic was taking ages to set. I had kind of had to try and use my finger to keep it where I wanted it, whilst also trying to use a brush to kind of tidy up the clear acrylic as well, because obviously I didn't want that like seeping out in place that I didn't want it. And then I'm just using some smaller pointed back ones to kind of go underneath it at an angle. This has two aims to it. It's one to support the underneath of that really big crystal, because it is a big crystal, and if you pushed it hard enough on top it would probably crack off, but they support underneath it, but they also look nice as well. So and then on the other fingers I'm just going to add in some flat back crystals. I can't remember what the colours are that I'm using, but there are kind of a couple of different types of blues. I get all of these crystals from Scatter Crystals. That's not a company that I don't get any sort of commission or anything, or nothing like that to tell you that that's where I buy my crystals from. That's just where I buy them from at the moment. I don't know if I'll buy from them in the future though, because I don't really know what the score is with, like, they only sell Swarovski, and Swarovski aren't going to be selling to like the nail world, like the smaller people anymore. So they haven't really made any announcement as to whether they're going to be getting any other brands, whereas I know like Blue Streak and some other places, like I know Crystal Parade already stock Preciosa as well as Swarovski. I think Blue Streak Crystal are going to bring out their own, or they're going to be stocking Preciosa. I don't know if Scatter Crystals, I need to actually check on their website, because I do like buying from them. I always get really good service. But yes, I don't know what they're going to be doing in terms of alternatives, but yeah. And to stick my flat backs down, I'm using my Glitter Bells base glue, which is like a resin. Any crystal resin is good for Swarovski placement. I recommend using crystal resin rather than a glue. It is that little bit stronger, and it gives you a little bit more play time, like not loads, but you can kind of put the crystals down and still have like a few seconds, if you like, to kind of nudge them about, whereas glue, I find it like just dries pretty much instantly. So underneath that Rivoli, I'm just going to kind of try and cover up the underneath of it with some of these flat backs, just because from them, whatever angle that you're looking at the nail, it is covered in those blue crystals. It's a bit extra, but you know, that's how I roll. So yeah, once all of those crystals are on, I had a runaway there, so I took it off and replaced it. But once all these crystals on, I'm happy. I'm then going to come in with my little detail brush and put that top coat around the edges of all the crystals to seal them in and keep it wet, so that I can add in those caviar beads that I've been doing lately. I'm pretty much going to do that on all of the nails apart from the pinky finger. And now I'm just adding in those little caviar beads and nudging them into place with the brush, and then I'm going to cure them for 60 seconds just to set them in place. And now I'm doing my full layer of top coat on all of the nails, and then I'm going to cure those for 60 seconds. So I've left a clip at the end of the finished look. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and I'll see you in another one soon. Bye.